In this short video, we're going to go over the 4 most important steps to follow in order to properly plan for your recruitment campaign. Here's a quick overview. Gain an understanding of your audience, determine your available resources, learn the expectations of sponsors and CROs, and evaluate your final results. First, understand the audience at hand for the protocol in the study. Understand the specific traits of your ideal participant, what age range are their demographics, different comorbidities are going to affect them, and those factors. And definitely remember the benefits of what's going to motivate them to join the trial. If they're a COPD patient, really understand where they're going to be hanging out. If they're Alzheimer's, really understand where they're going to be hanging out. The audience you're trying to reach, remember if they involve a caregiver, you may have to reach out to the caregivers as well and family members. Next, take an assessment of your available resources. See what your internal database looks like, if you have sufficient amount of patients for the protocol, and take into account the inclusion and exclusion criteria. And then try to contact the most qualified potential patients first and see if they'd be interested, so that way you have a good gauge before the study starts to be able to enroll them, and of course abide by all the IRB regulations and whatnot. And then start with low to no cost recruitment methods. An internal database is the biggest one, and then you start branching out and using outside methods such as trial join-in, TV advertisements, radio advertisements, online advertisements, newspapers, and other advocacy groups. Learn the expectations of sponsors. Really find out what they're looking for, find out what kind of budget they're giving you and what kind of central vendors they're going to give you, and then figure out the metrics that they're going to judge you on. Of course, randomization is one, but they may look at how many screen fails, stuff like that. So definitely take a peek at that. And then evaluating the final results of previous studies you've done in the past of the same therapeutic areas, same type of studies, so you know what worked in there and what didn't work, what tactics worked, and really diagnose those and analyze them, and do the same when this study is done as well, and keep notes of all that, because you'll forget when the next study rolls around. That should sum up everything. We hope this was quick and helpful.